everyone. Today we will discuss regarding terror of Bengal. It is not with respect to terrorism, but it is due to a plant called as water hyacinth or Eichhornia crescens, which led to terror of Bengal. So today we will see in this video how this plant led to terror in the Bengal.
Before discussing regarding the terror of Bengal, we would learn first the features of water hyacinth or Eichhornia crescens. We see here large petioles. Now these petioles are spongy and they can hold the large, glossy, ovate, thick leaves above them. So these plant can range around 1 meter height above the water. Now these water hyacinth, they grow primarily through offset. We have already discussed what do we mean by offset. So they have short internodes, and each nodal region we see there are the tuft of roots which will arise and the rosette of leaves. And since these they have short internode, definitely it will spread faster in the lakes. So these plants are aquatic plant which are native to Amazon basin, that is they are the native of South America. So this is the one of the fastest growing plant that is known to us, and since through offset it reproduce, so eventually it will form so many daughter plants rapidly, so they can multiply very fast. So each plant additionally can produce thousands of seeds every year, and these seeds are viable for around 28 years. So we can imagine that these plant can survive, and since it is perennial, it can survive for longer period of time. So this plant was introduced in the lakes as well as ponds of Bengal due to their beautiful shape of these leaves, as well as the pattern of flowers and the color of flowers. But somehow it turned out to be invasive weed which created so many problems in these places in India. The large water hyacinth mats prevent the transfer of oxygen from the air to the water surface, or it decreases the oxygen production by other plants such as algae which is inhabiting in these lakes or ponds. Even when these plants die, they sink to the bottom, and while decomposition, what happens, it depletes the oxygen content in the water body, and because the dissolved oxygen level gets lowered down and depleted, and because of which it led to the death of so many fishes, not only the fishes but other aquatic organisms too. Now since these fishes are the main supplement of the people of Bengal, so that's why, and there was scarcity of these fishes due to introduction of these plants, therefore the name was given as terror of Bengal. These people also call water hyacinth as blue devil. The dense growth of these plants entangles with the boat propellers, therefore hampering the fishing. Even the navigation through the rivers in India has been affected by this weed. The clogging of water due to water hyacinth has not only reduced the water quality, but also it has become detrimental to human health. So the free floating roots and semi-submerged leaves and the stems decreases the water current and increase the breeding habitat for malaria causing organisms such as Anopheles mosquito, and also the other organisms which causes cholera. So it doesn't not only spreads the disease, but these areas are very much prone to floods. And because it slows down the water flow, because of which there will be severe, these areas are caused by severe flooding. it is not only posing a threat to aquatic biodiversity, but also it is suppressing the growth of the native plants of these areas and negatively affecting the microbes too. So these water hyacinth prevents the growth of abundance of phytoplankton, and ultimately it affects the fisheries too. It has also blocked the irrigation channels and obstructed the flow of water to crop fields, and therefore it causes an annual loss of paddy by directly suppressing the growth of the crops and also inhibiting the rice germination, and also it interferes with the harvesting process. So many techniques have been used in order to get rid of this water hyacinth. For example, manual control, then mechanical control, but it requires too much expensive because so many machineries are required to get rid of these plants. Then chemical control, chemical method is also good, but again since herbicides are used to kill these plants, eventually it kills the other organisms that are present in these water bodies. So the best result what agriculture research service is doing with implementing the biological control by the use of water hyacinth weevil. So these are the organisms that have been introduced on the petiole of water hyacinth. So since petiole is spongy, the larvae of these organism called as Megamelus species, so these larvae will take the nutrition from the petiole. Eventually it will lead to the reduced growth of these plants. Not only this, but it also will reduce the number of seed production which normally water hyacinth does. So this was the best way which was introduced in 2010, that is the insect larvae which was introduced on the petiole in order to control these water hyacinth. So it was the best agent to deal this problem. So that was all about terror of Bengal, which was caused due to Eichhornia crassips. Now the main point which we should remember here, that why water hyacinth is called as terror of Bengal, and second is what are the effects because once it was introduced in Bengal, so what were the effects we should know about it. So I hope you all must have understood this small topic. Thank you.